And as expected, we have joint favourites with Decoy Princess and Roll of Fame, both at 5-2. Super Duchess 7-2. Silver Mask and Decoy Madonna 5-1. Minnies Siren 8-1.
And we may well see a lot of variation in that. There are experts here who are calling this the most open television trophy of them all. This will be the 29th running, and it has attracted a very big crowd, some of them braving the rain to go down to the bookmakers on the rails, many of them dining in some comfort and splendour inside. Two restaurants here at All Green, one in the main stand and a new one over on the back straight. There it is. So a lot of people catered for here in comfortable surroundings. Let's have a look at the 6 runners. Number 1 is Decoy Princess. 14 wins in 26 races have brought more than £8,000 in prize money to her owner. This is Doreen Cobbold, who's a farmer's wife from East Anglia. Decoy Princess was bred from Mrs. Cobbold's own brood bitch, Decoy Lassie. And there's another from the same litter, Decoy Madonna, in this final. And that's also a tribute to their trainer, of course, Diane Lucas, who is Mrs. Cobbold's daughter. But Greyhound racing is very much in the family. Diane's father, Joe, trained Decoy Boone to win the television trophy in 1981. So number 1, then, is Decoy Princess in the red jacket. 2, wearing blue, Roll of Fame, most experienced of the finalists, with 42 wins to his credit. Known at home as Rowley, he's about to become a father for the first time. The litter is expected in about 3 weeks. And if any of his offspring do as well as Roll of Fame, they'll be good value indeed. Mansour Abal Khail, a Saudi banker, has collected almost £12,000 from his successes with this dog, and it would set the seal on an impressive career if Roll of Fame could make amends for his failure last year. Arthur Hitch trains Roll of Fame, number 2 at Wimbledon. Times there, incidentally, the 53.06 seconds, adjusted to allow for last week's going. Number 3 in the white jacket, Silver Mask. This is the one that nearly didn't make it. At the end of last month, she was thought to be in season, but that turned out to be a false alarm, and here she is now to give her 3 owners, who all work in the building trade, a run for the television trophy. With a record of almost 1 win every 2 races, she's picked up nearly £5,500 in prize money. Trained by Terry Townsend at Portsmouth, there are no doubts about her ability to stay. She's won over distances substantially longer than tonight's 815 metres. Known by her pet name as Maxie, this is Silver Mask, number 3. 4 is Super Duchess, or plain Duchess to her friends. She's won £6,300 from 55 races for her owner, Tony Stewart. And victory in this event might mean a few free drinks for regular customers at the Cape of Good Hope near Regent's Park in London, where Tony is the landlord. Super Duchess beat Decoy Princess by a length in her heat last week, and that pleased trainer Kim Marlow because it was only her 4th race after a couple of months off with a broken toe. What's more, it was her first race over the full marathon distance. Number 4, Super Duchess. 5 in the orange jacket is Decoy Madonna, a full sister to Decoy Princess and the second runner tonight for Mrs. Cobbold and her daughter. She won the Spring Cup at Crayford in May, and she was a winner of her heat here last week ahead of Roll of Fame. But in 29 races, her record of 6 wins doesn't match up to that of the other Cobbold runner in Trap 1. On the night, though, you never know. Decoy Madonna, Donny for short, is number 5. Number 6 in the stripes, Minnies Siren, a wide runner from the outside trap. One of her owners is also something of a marathon runner. John Mills, landlord of the King's Arms at Stepney, completed the course a couple of years ago in the London Marathon. He shares Minnies Siren with Mickey Butcher, a London minicab driver. Minnie, who's the youngest of the 18 contenders who started this trophy last week, is the surprise survivor among the finalists with less than £900 in total prize money. Number 6 in the striped jacket, trained by Terry Duggan at Hackney, is Minnies Siren. So now, as they prepare to go into the traps, we can see what changes there may have been in the betting. Back to Colin.
And a clear favourite has emerged in Roll of Fame at 9-4. Decoy Princess has eased to 7-2. Super Duchess and Silver Mask both 4-1. Decoy Madonna 7-1. Minnies Siren 10-1.
Well, the punter's faith in Roll of Fame emerging once again. It's Decoy Princess just going in there in 1. Roll of Fame will be in 2. Started odds on last year and finished 4th. Started favourite in his heat last week and may have been hampered a bit at the start. Came from a long way back to finish 2nd. Number 3 just going in is Silver Mask, Maxi. Had a lot of inactivity because of injury, Silver Mask. Super Duchess will be in 4. Newcomer to the marathon distance only last week. Decoy Madonna then going in 5, the second from the Cobbold family, which already has its name on this trophy from 1981. Finally, Minnies Siren, the unexpected finalist, youngest in the field this year. Starter will now make his final checks. The white flag will indicate he is satisfied and that the hare can start for the 29th running of the BBC Greyhound Television Trophy. £4,000 as well as the trophy to the winner, £500 to second, £250 to third place. And the good start was by Minnies Siren on the wide outside, and a very good start indeed with Super Duchess in second. Super Duchess expected to make the early running, wearing 4. Decoy Princess in second. But it remains Minnies Siren as they go round the top bend for the first time. Minnies Siren as they come round now to complete the first lap. Minnies Siren from Decoy Princess and Super Duchess. Roll of Fame, the favourite, tailed off right at the back, but so he was in his heat. But he has an awful lot to do. He is 12 or 15 lengths down on the leader, who remains Minnies Siren. Minnies Siren from Decoy Princess, the outsider leading the field as they come up towards the line. Minnies Siren. Minnies Siren comes home by a good 6-7 lengths from Decoy Princess. Minnies Siren. And so we have had in this 29th running of the BBC Greyhound Television Trophy a major surprise. The unexpected runner in the final, the youngest in the field this year, has taken the trophy and the £4,000 first prize. And that tells its own story. First, Minnies Siren at 16-1, and second, Decoy Princess at 11-4. So the trophy, first presented in 1958 to Mr. A.N. DuPont, the owner of Town Prince, now goes to John Mills and Mickey Butcher, who own Minnies Siren, trained by Terry Duggan at Hackney. Presentation being made jointly by Major General James Majuri, the senior steward of the National Greyhound Racing Club, and Mr. Fred Underhill, the secretary of the NGRC and of the British Greyhound Racing Board, both of whom will be retiring at the end of June. There is the hero, or the heroine rather, of the night, Minnies Siren, the most unexpected but most convincing winner of the BBC Television Greyhound Trophy.